Did you ever hold a coin so ordinary, so common, that you never thought twice about it? Now imagine that same coin, a simple 2012 D Lincoln penny, turning into your ticket to a $4.2 million fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A penny you could have dropped under your car seat might just be the one that could rewrite your destiny. But here's the question that might make your heart race. What if that lucky penny is already in your pocket right now? Before you shrug this off, remember, the world's richest coin collectors are not looking for gold or diamonds. They're hunting for mistakes. One small mint error, one tiny difference, and suddenly you're holding a treasure disguised as spare change. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, where to find it, and how ordinary people in the US are turning 1-cent coins into millionaire dreams. And hey, if you're about to check your wallet already, wait. Don't leave yet. This story's about to get intense. Act 2. The Journey. How a 2012 D penny became a millionaire maker. The story begins in Denver, 2012. The U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies with the iconic shield reverse design. At first glance, they all looked identical. Shiny copper-plated zinc coins, nothing special, right? But beneath that everyday surface, something extraordinary happened. A handful of 2012 D pennies came out of the mint with microscopic differences, double dies, off-center strikes, or plating errors. These were invisible treasures until sharp-eyed collectors began noticing strange details that no one else did. Point one coin. A perfectly flawed 2012 D penny, sold for over $4.2 million in a private auction. Imagine the panic when the news hit. Everyone rushed to check their change jars, coin rolls, and drawers. And that's when it became real. People started realizing this wasn't luck. It was about knowledge. You see, rare coins are like secret lottery tickets, but instead of scratching the surface, you study it. Every letter, every mark, every shine could mean the difference between 1 cent and $1 million. Now pause for a second and think. When was the last time you really looked at a penny? Not spent it, not ignored it, but truly looked at it. Chances are, you might have had a fortune slip through your fingers more than once. It's funny, right? We chase wealth everywhere. Online jobs, crypto, real estate, and yet, one of the world's greatest hidden treasures might already be jingling in your jeans pocket. Act 3. The Payoff. How to find, verify, and sell the 2012 D penny. So here's where your journey begins. If you're living in the US and you've got coin jars sitting at home, or maybe your grandparents' old stash, you could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. Start by checking for these details on your 2012 D penny. Look closely at the date and the mint mark D under the year. Use a magnifying glass or your phone camera. If you see doubling on Lincoln's eye, lettering, or shield lines, stop right there. You may have just struck fortune. Next, check for any strange color tone, uneven surface, or a coin that looks different from others. That's where hidden value lies. Collectors and grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and turn that small disc into a multimillion-dollar certified treasure. And here's the urgent part. These coins are disappearing fast. Once they're bought by collectors, they vanish from circulation forever. The window of opportunity is closing, and if you wait too long, your million-dollar penny might end up in someone else's pocket. But imagine the moment. The call from the auction house. Your name echoing across headlines. Local coin seller becomes millionaire overnight. Wouldn't that feel like destiny? So before you spend another penny, take a second look. That little coin could be your story of transformation, from ordinary to extraordinary, from overlooked to unforgettable. Because sometimes, in the smallest things, the biggest fortunes are hidden. Now go check your coins. Your millionaire penny might just be waiting for you to notice it. Did you know that a simple 1-cent coin from 1982 could make you a multimillionaire overnight? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll realize that the penny hiding in your drawer or tucked inside your childhood piggy bank might just be worth $4.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. $4.1 million for a single, ordinary-looking Lincoln penny. Now, before you laugh and say, "It's just a penny," let me ask you this. What if that tiny coin you've ignored your entire life is your ticket to financial freedom? What if the change you used to drop on the counter could change your life forever? We're diving deep into the 1982 Lincoln penny, a coin that looks like every other copper cent, but hides one of the greatest secrets in U.S. coin history. So grab your coins, because by the end of this story, you'll never look at a penny the same way again. Act 2. The discovery and the drama. Let's rewind the clock to the year 1982. Ronald Reagan was president, gas was cheap, and America was changing fast. But something else was changing too. Something small, shiny, and almost invisible to the naked eye. That year, the U.S. Mint made a crucial decision that would split the penny's history in half. You see, before 1982, Lincoln pennies were made mostly of copper, about 95%. But copper prices skyrocketed, and producing pennies actually cost more than 1 cent. So, in a quiet but historic move, the U.S. Mint changed the penny's composition to zinc with a thin copper coating. But here's where the story takes a shocking twist. During that transition, both copper and zinc pennies were being minted at the same time. And in that chaos, a few rare 1982 pennies slipped through the cracks. Coins that were struck with the wrong metal, wrong weight, or even wrong die combinations. These are the hidden treasures collectors are hunting for, and some of them have sold for millions. Imagine this: you're sorting your old coins one day, and suddenly one feels a bit heavier than the rest. You look closer, and your heart skips a beat. The sound is different, the shine is unusual, and when you check the mint mark, it's one of the rare ones. Congratulations, you've just discovered a fortune in your hand. But wait, not every 1982 penny is worth millions. There's a catch, and this is where you'll want to pay close attention. There were 7 major varieties of the 1982 Lincoln penny: large date, small date, copper, and zinc, from both Philadelphia and Denver mints. But the rarest of them all is the 1982 D small date copper penny. This one shouldn't even exist. Yet a few of them slipped into circulation, and each is potentially worth up to $4.1 million. Just imagine finding one in your change. That tiny coin could pay off your house, buy your dream car, and secure your future. It's the ultimate underdog story. The little penny that turned people into millionaires overnight. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've checked my coins before, and they're all worthless. But have you ever actually weighed them? Because that's the secret. A real 1982 copper penny weighs about 3.1 grams, while the zinc version weighs 2.5 grams. So grab a scale, yes, even your kitchen one, and start checking. Because right now, somewhere in America, someone is about to discover a penny that'll change their life forever. Maybe it's you. Act 3. The urgency and the payoff. Let's fast forward to today. The demand for rare 1982 pennies has exploded. Collectors are paying top dollar for authenticated specimens, and auctions have shocked even the experts. One of these pennies recently fetched over $4 million, making it one of the most valuable 1-cent coins in U.S. history. And here's the wild part: these coins are still out there. They're not buried treasure or locked away in museums. They're sitting in drawers, jars, wallets, and collections all across the country. Maybe even in your home right now. Every day, people find rare coins they never knew they had. One man found his 1982 copper penny while cleaning his garage. Another discovered his while helping his daughter with a school project. These aren't professional collectors. They're ordinary people, just like you, who struck gold by accident. So here's my question. What's stopping you from checking your coins right now? Because time is ticking. As collectors race to find and buy these pennies, the supply is shrinking fast. And once they're gone forever. Think about it. That penny you've overlooked for years could be your ticket to freedom. It could erase your debts, fund your dreams, and rewrite your story. You don't need luck. You just need awareness and a little curiosity. So before you go, look through every jar, every drawer, every old wallet. Because the next millionaire might not be on Wall Street, it might be someone watching this video right now. And who knows? The sound of that tiny coin hitting your palm might just be the sound of your new beginning. Keep watching, keep searching, and remember, sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest fortunes.